Straight up dating and marriage advice for women from the Reddit sub, Where Are All the Good Men? Posted by user Don Landsman. I know there are those people who will chastise and excoriate me, a middle-aged man, for offering advice to women. I know there are those who will say a guy like me has no business offering such advice. That this is just tradcan bullshit. To them, I would just say that most women are not exactly doing a great job in advising each other. I can't do any worse than the women wailing to high heaven about can't find a man, and men ain't shit, and men are shitty, and where are all the good men? The shit you women are doing hasn't been working for about 50 years now. Do you think maybe it might be time to try something else? As for the tradcan objection, well, if you've got something better, then bring it. And if you don't think this will work, then don't listen to me and go back out to the carousel for the 400th time. Maybe 401 is your lucky number. And I don't really care whether you think this will work or not. I was asked. I gave it. Because I have seen this work. At least it seems to work better than fuck tons of guys, then marry a beta simp chump, then divorce him and fuck up your kids' lives. Advice for women. Be nice. Cultivate a cheerful disposition. Don't be a bitch. If you are approached by men you don't want to date, turn them down politely and discreetly, but firmly. Don't advertise you're turning them down. Don't laugh about it later with your friends. Do not be a bitch. Men are going to judge you hard by your disposition. I do not care what anyone says. Men do not like and are not attracted to sarcasm, caustic speech, big personalities, women who curse and swear like sailors, pessimism, complainers, and radical feminists. If you're hot, or if they have no other options, men will put up with it for a while. But they are with those women in spite of those qualities, not because of those qualities. Sarcasm, caustic speech, pessimism, and the like are not funny. They are not cute. They are not endearing. They are not entertaining. They are the relational equivalent of fingernails on a chalkboard. They're cunty. They're bitchy. They're irritating and annoying. They're a pain in the ass. Men do not want to have relationships with men with tits. Men do not want to date men in women's bodies. Men want to date feminine women who act like women. If you act like a bitch, you'll still be able to get dates. You'll still be able to date men. Men will pump and dump you all day long. Men will have sex with you a few times. They will not stay with you more than a few months, and they will not wife you up. The only men who will put up with that shit long-term are unattractive simps with no other options. If you're a bitch, you'll attract players, cads, and men who are accustomed to handling and managing women, instead of men who have relationships with them. If you have to be handled and managed, you're a bitch. The men who will have you are either A, pump and dump players who are hot but will not stay with you and who are fucking 3 other women just like you, and B, unattractive simp chumps with no other options who you can manipulate and control, but who will disappoint you and piss you off in the long run. To be pretty. Look your best. Wear modest clothing. Wear dresses and skirts. Get a good hairstyle. Keep your hair long. Wear tastefully applied makeup. Put yourself together when you go out in public. Go easy on the tats and the piercings. Right or wrong, you overdo it on the body art, you'll be perceived as a slut, trashy, stupid, or disease-ridden, and you will probably limit yourself to particular niches. 3. Don't get fat. Get in shape. Stay in shape. You will look and feel better. You will live longer. You will attract better men. 4. Be available. That is, if you want to date. If you don't want to date, then it doesn't matter. If you are trying to meet men, it doesn't help that you're too busy. Dating and meeting men and the man in your life, they're either important, or they're not. You either want him, or you don't. 5. Learn the domestic arts. Cleaning, cooking, housekeeping. 6. Be very, very judicious and picky about who you sleep with. I don't care about virginity, but who you let into your vagina says a lot about you. Men are going to judge you hard by that. They don't say they will, but they will. 7. Use your youth, beauty and fertility to attract the best man you can, then lock him down and latch onto him for dear life. Make sure he's a man you can respect and who is kind to you. Make sure he's a man you are sexually attracted to and want to have sex with, not willing to have sex with. Want to have sex with. 8. Cultivate a vocation and go to college, sure. Work, sure. But do not prioritize education or work over your man. If you find a man you can marry when you're 19 or 20, then you should go ahead and get married. And you should go with him wherever his job takes him. You can get another job. You can finish college somewhere else. You can finish college later. You cannot get a better man later. You can always go back and make up missed classes. You cannot always go back and get that man you passed up 5 years before. You can always find better jobs. You cannot always find better men. In terms of picking men, time is not on your side. Time is working against you. The longer you wait, the slimmer the pickings get. The good marriageable guys go off the market fast. If you are good and marriageable, then good and marriageable men will find you and will take you off the market. 9. If you have issues with weight, mental, emotional stuff, daddy issues, whatever, get them fixed. See a counselor, therapist. See a physician. Get it worked out. 10. If you need help with learning how to attract men, then get the help. Start asking for help. Start asking people to help you find marriageable men. Start asking people to help you troubleshoot what's going on with you that you're not attracting marriageable men. 11. If you are not attracting any interest from men at all, then one of the following is going on. You don't look your best. You're overweight. Your hairdo sucks. You don't dress well. You have poor makeup. You are actively showing disinterest through your demeanor, personality, or activity. You're off-putting, you're bitchy, you're unfriendly, you're unavailable. You live in an area with high ratio of women to men. There aren't enough men for the women. If you can get things going with men, but cannot keep them going, one or more of the following is going on with you. You're a bitch. You're unkind, unfriendly, pessimistic, caustic, or sarcastic. You're not available enough. You're not pulling your weight, and you're expecting him to do all the relationship dating heavy lifting. You're picking unattractive men. You're picking simp chumps who don't know how to relate one-on-one and run a relationship with a woman. You're picking players and cads and men who aren't interested in anything but short-term casual sexual relationships.